think love needed reasons, needed words are hard to defend. Had to show up dressed in fire just to make it real in the end. I learned how to read between lines, learned how to guard my name. But every wall I built for safety started feeling just the same. You didn't question where I'd been, you just let me in. This love that don't ask for proof, I keep scoring, don't accuse. Don't need headlines or the truth, shout it from a crowded room. This is love that don't ask for proof. When the doubt comes passing through, it don't push and it don't move. This is love that don't ask for proof. I've seen hearts burning the contracts, promises tied up in the field. People swear they're built forever, till forever gets too near. But you don't rush the feeling, you don't test me every day. You let love breathe easy, and it's all quiet way. No conditions, no disguise, just your calm and honest eyes. This is love that don't ask for proof, don't demand and don't control, don't need fixing, don't need rules to reach down into my soul. This is love that don't ask for proof. When the past starts telling truths, it just listens, holds me close. This is love that don't ask for proof. I don't need to win the moment, I don't need to make a case. If I know you're standing with me, I can slow this restless pace. Life still bends, the night still falls. Some days hurt more than they should, but loving you feels simple in a way I never knew it could. All the questions I've brewed led me straight back home to you. There's a love that don't ask for proof. When the silence fills the room, it don't shake and it don't bruise. There's a love that don't ask for proof. Oh, when my scrape begins to slip and my faith feels worn and used, you don't leave, you don't remove. This is love that don't ask for proof. Love ain't loud, love ain't hard, don't leave you scarred. You don't need to win the night just to know it's real inside. If the world starts closing in, if the sky turns dark and blue, I don't fear what's coming next. If it's me and you, no proof, no fear. You write it up. This is love that don't ask for proof. When the truth feels safe to choose, when the heart don't have to move just to show what it can do. Is it love that don't ask for proof? When the storm is tried to change, left a shadow in its place. I learned the hard way how to fall, how to rise without a call. But every road that led me here taught my heart to persevere. I don't need the world to see, I just need what's true in me. Love will meet us there, in the space we dare to stay, in the truth we choose to share. When we don't walk away, through the night, through the prayer, through the weight we learn to bear, love will meet us there. I've seen faith turn into fear when the answers don't appear. People shouting just to feel, while forgetting what is real. But when you speak without a sound, like you're standing your own ground, it feels like something old and wise, like hope learning how to rise. You don't promise me a sign, you just give me time. Love will meet us there, when the road feels long and bare, in the moments we repair. Love will meet us there, through the doubt, through the care, through the truth we choose to share. Love will meet us there. I think about the ones who stayed when the lights began to fade, who built something strong and slow when giving up felt close. They didn't have it figured out, they just loved beyond their doubt. Left us lessons written plain, in the joy and in the pain. Don't let fear decide your mood. If it's love, you've got nothing to lose. Love will meet us there, in the patience, in the care, in the silence, in the prayer. Love will meet us there, through the years, through the where, through the hope we still declare. Love will meet us there. I don't need a louder sound, I don't need a higher ground, I just need your hand in mine, trust in love to take its time. Love ain't fast, love ain't free, love is staying when it's deep. Love is choosing every day not to walk away. Hold on, breathe slow. What you build will always show. Love will meet us there, in the life we choose to share, in the truth we handle fair. Love will meet us there, through the tears, through the care, through the joy beyond repair. Love will meet us there. Meet us there. Yeah, meet us there. Meet us there. I used to think love had to shout, had to shine for everyone, had to prove it was alive every time the day was done. I wore my heart like armor, kept my guard up high and tight, till you showed me something quiet that still feels right. You didn't rush, you didn't steal, you just showed me something real. Nothing loud, just something real, something I don't have to feel afraid to feel, something that don't fade or steal. Nothing loud, just something real. When the world keeps pushing hard and my faith begins to kneel, I don't need a bigger thrill. Nothing loud, just something real. I've seen passion turn to pressure, watch good love lose its name. People chase a perfect moment till it's only left as shame. But you don't ask me for a show, you don't test me every day. You let love breathe easy in its own quiet way. No performance, no disguise, just the truth behind your eyes. Nothing loud, just something real, something steady I can feel, something time won't ever steal. Nothing loud, just something real. When my strength is running low and my heart begins to kneel, you don't push, you don't conceal. Nothing loud, just something real. I don't need the stars to move, I don't need the perfect plan. If I know you're walking with me, I know where I stand. Life still bends, the night still falls, some days hit harder than they should, but loving you feels simple in a way I never knew it could. Every doubt I used to fight feels lighter in your light. Nothing loud, just something real. When the silence starts to heal, when the truth don't need a seal. Nothing loud, just something real. When the past comes calling back and my faith begins to kneel, you remind me what to feel. Nothing loud, just something real. Yeah. Love don't need a stage or sound, it don't break it just to prove, it don't chase the higher ground just to know it's true. If the world keeps moving fast, if the noise don't ever yield, I'll slow down and hold this close. Nothing loud, just something real, real. No noise, just love. Nothing loud, just something real, something safe and something still, something time can't bend or steal. Nothing loud, just something real. When the night feels way too long and the morning's hard to feel, I don't need the world to heal. Nothing loud, just something real, something real. story, just something real enough to hold me. There's a better way to love than running when it gets too hard. There's a better way to trust than guarding every broken part. With patience and a little faith, with truth we don't have to hide. There's a better way to love, and I'm learning it tonight. I've seen hearts turn cold from waiting, promises wearing thin, people scared of being honest, afraid to let somebody in. But when you look at me so steady, like you're not afraid to stay, it feels like something old and holy, yeah, in a modern kind of way. You don't ask me to be more, you just open up the door. There's a better way to love than chasing what won't remain. There's a better way to heal than pretending you're not in pain. With mercy when we're wrong, with strength that still feels kind. There's a better way to love, and I see it in your eyes. I've been thinking about the next generation growing up under neon lights, learning how to smile for pictures while they're fighting silent fights. If I could tell them one thing clearly, it wouldn't be fear or fame. It'd be love that shows up daily and don't disappear with change. You don't have to shout or prove. Real love shows in what you do. There's a better way to love when the road feels long and gray. There's a better way to hold on when the feeling starts to fade. With forgiveness in your hands and courage in your spine, there's a better way to love, and it's taking all our time. I don't claim to have the answers, I still wrestle with my pride, but I learned the deepest freedom is not leaving when it's tight. Love ain't loud, love ain't cruel, love don't beg to be seen. Love is how you treat a stranger when nobody's watching the scene. Slow down, breathe it in. If you're still standing, you can still win. There's a better way to love through the tears and through the years. There's a better way to grow through the courage and the fear. With your heart still open wide and your truth still alive, there's a better way to love, and we're finding it There's a stillness in the morning air, sunlight dancing on your hair. No big words, no need to prove, just the calm in the room with you. I've known love that talked too loud, love that came with a heavy crowd. But this feels like something rare, like peace I can finally share. You don't rush, you don't pretend, you just let the moment bend. This is a quiet kind of forever, not a fire that burns too fast. It's a slow, steady river, built to last, built to last. Not a story made for headlines, not a dream that fades with time. This is a quiet kind of forever, yours and mine. I've seen hearts try to escape, run from love, call it fate. Afraid of staying, scared of change, trading truth for something safe. But the way you hold my hand feels like you understand that love ain't meant to impress, it's meant to feel like rest. You don't promise me the sky, you just don't say goodbye. This is a quiet kind of forever, not a spark that fades away. It's a slow growing ember that survives every day. Not a feeling that's blind, not a hope that's undefined. This is a quiet kind of forever, yours and mine. I think about the lives before us, all the ones who taught us how to love with less noise and more soul. To stand tall, to stand proud. If I leave one thing behind me, when my story's said and done, let it be I loved you gently, like the rising of the sun. No big scene, no grand display, just showing up every day. This is a quiet kind of forever, not a promise made in fear. It's a steady kind of better that grows year after year. Not a love that needs a crowd, not a heart that shouts out loud. This is a quiet kind of forever, soft and proud. I don't need a diamond sky, I don't need the world to know. If your soul feels safe with mine, that's the only sign I know. Love don't live in fantasy, love lives in honesty, in the simple ways we care, in the fact that we're still there. Stay right here, no fear, we're here. This is a quiet kind of forever, not a rush, not a race. It's a gentle kind of treasure time can't erase. Not a dream that disappears, not a hope built out of fear. This is a quiet kind of forever, year by year, quiet forever. Yeah, yeah, yours and mine. I've been carrying the weight of days that never say my name. Crowded rooms and empty smiles, different faces, same old game. I learned how to stand alone, learned how to be strong. But even strength gets tired of pretending all night long. Every road I ever tried still led me back inside. There's a quiet place in your heart where the noise don't reach my heart, where I don't have to play a part. There's a quiet place in your arms when the world is moving fast and I'm running out of breath. I can finally rest in that quiet place in your arms. I've seen love turn into pride, heard sweet words lose their truth. People talk about forever like it's an easy thing to do, but you don't promise heaven, you don't sell me dreams. You just show up every time, and that means everything. You don't rush, you don't pretend, you just stay until the end. There's a quiet place in your arms where my worries fall apart, where I'm safe just as I am. There's a quiet place in your arms when my faith is running thin and I don't know where to start. I find my way back home to that quiet place in your arms. I don't need the lights so bright, I don't need the crowd to see. All I want is one true moment that feels real to me. If tomorrow brings a storm, if the sky starts falling down, I know where I'll be standing when the truth comes around. Every fear I used to hide loses power by your side. There's a quiet place in your arms where the past can't leave a mark, where the broken finds a start. There's a quiet place in your arms where my heart forgets the weight and my hope feels torn apart. I remember who I am in that quiet place in your arms. Love ain't loud, love ain't wild, it don't need a stage or style. It's a hand that holds you steady when the road gets rough a while. I don't need the world to change, I just need this feeling true. If I got a place to land, let it be with you. Hold me close, don't say a word. Everything I need, I've already heard. There's a quiet place in your arms where my soul can finally breathe, where I find the peace I see. There's a quiet place in your arms. If the night feels way too long and the morning feels too far, I'll be right where I belong in that quiet place in your arms. Yeah. Oh, wow. No more alright. I'm right. I'm right. I was always chasing something I could never really name, running fast from place to place, calling motion change. Every dream felt just out of reach, every wind felt temporary. I stayed busy, staying strong, but my heart was getting heavy. All that noise inside my head got real quiet when you said, I found peace when I stopped running, when I finally stood on my ground, when I learned that love ain't louder just because it makes a sound. I found peace when I stopped running, when I let my guard come down. I was looking all around the world for what I already found. I've seen people swear forever, like it's something you can claim, then disappear at the first sign of a little pain. But you don't fear the waiting, you don't rush the truth, you let love take its time like real things do. You don't promise me the sky, you just stay and that's enough. I found peace when I stopped running, when the fear let go its hold, when the past stopped calling back every story I was told. I found peace when I stopped running, when I trusted something real. I stopped chasing how love looks and started feeling how it feels. I don't need the world to notice, I don't need to prove a thing. If I got your hand in mine, I got everything. Life still moves, the nights still fall, some days hurt more than planned, but I know where I belong every time you reach for my hand. All the battles I outgrew led me right back home to you. I found peace when I stopped running, when I faced myself at last, when I learned that love ain't perfect, but it's honest and it lasts. I found peace when I stopped running, when I let the truth come out. I don't have to run no more, I know what I'm about. Love don't chase, love don't hide, love don't bruise you just to try. It don't beg and it don't plead, it just gives you what you need. If the road gets dark again, if the light feels far away, I won't turn and run no more. I know where I'll stay. No more running, I'm right here. Why no more running? I found peace when I stopped running, when I let my heart be seen, when I learned the safest place is right where I've been. I found peace when I stopped running, when I chose to slow it down. I was searching all my life for the love I finally found, that I finally found. Yeah. I found peace. spaces where you meant. You didn't rush me, didn't pull. You just let the moment rule. I learned love in the slow moments, in the silence, in the calm, in the way you stay beside me when there's nothing going on. I learned love in the slow moments when the noise was far away. That forever isn't fire, it's choosing every day. I've seen passion burn to smoke, watch sweet words lose their shine. People promise all they are till it's time to draw the line. You don't sell map dreams, you don't dress the truth in gold. You just show up every time in a way that never gets old. No performance, no disguise, just your steady, honest eyes. I learned love in the slow moments when the world forgot our names, when the past stopped screaming loud and the future didn't chase. I learned love in the slow moments when my guard came falling down. I was searching for a feeling, I was already standing. Woo. I don't need the stars align, I don't need the perfect sign. If I know you're walking with me, I'll be just fine. Life still bends and nights still fall. Some days hit harder than planned, but I don't fear the dark no more when your hand's in my hand. Every doubt I used to fight feels lighter in your light. I learned love in the slow moments when the truth felt safe to say, when the heart didn't need defending at the end of every day. I learned love in the slow moments when the silence felt like home. I don't need the rush of passion, just the love that's grown. Love ain't loud, love ain't wild, it don't fade with time. It's a comfort in a waiting and the peace you find. If the world starts moving fast, if the noise comes rushing in, I'll slow it down and breathe again right where we've been. Slow it down, feel it now. I learned love in the slow moments where the soul begins to rest, where the heart don't chase forever, it just knows what's best. I learned love in the slow moments when I find it understood. Love ain't how it starts out loud, it's how it stays when it's good. Slow moment, yeah.
I've been watching the world from my window. People moving like they're out of time. Everybody chasing something shiny, trying to quiet what's deep inside. Mama said, son, don't lose your feeling, even when the night feels cold. 'Cause a heart that keeps on believing is worth more than silver or gold. I've stumbled, I've fallen down, but I still hear that gentle sound. So I keep walking in the light, even when I'm tired at night, even when the road ain't right. I keep walking in the light with love in my hands, faith in my side. I won't give up the fight, no. I keep walking in the light. I've seen love turn into a stranger, promises fade like smoke in the air. People talk about forever easy, but they disappear when it gets hard to care. Still I believe in a softer answer, in holding on, not running away, and saying your truth with quiet courage, and letting your soul have a say. They say hope is hard to find, but I feel it every time. So I keep walking in the light, through the shadows of my life, through the wrongs, through the right. I keep walking in the light, with mercy in my heart tonight, and truth that don't need to hide. I keep walking in the light, yeah. I see children growing up too fast now, dreams heavy on young shoulders wide, learning how to smile for pictures while the tears stay locked inside. If I could leave them one small lesson, it wouldn't be fear or pride. It'd be love that shows up daily, and a reason to stand upright. Don't let the noise steal your song. You've been right all along. So keep walking in the light, when the world feels sharp and tight, when they tell you you're not right. Keep walking in the light, with your head held high tonight, and your soul still burning bright. Keep walking in the light, yeah. I don't claim to have the answer, I still wrestle with my doubt, but I learned the strongest prayer is just not backing out. Love ain't loud, love ain't cruel, love don't beg to be seen. Love is how you treat a stranger when nobody's watching the scene. Take your time, breathe it in. You're still here, that means you win. When the night falls heavy on your spirit, and tomorrow feels far away, remember every step you've taken still counts at the end of the day. You don't gotta shine live in every word. So we keep walking in the light, side by side through every fight, with love that feels honest and right. We keep walking in the light, through the tears, through the time, through the healing of the mind. We keep walking in the light, yeah, yeah, don't stop now. Keep walking, yeah, in the light. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light.
I've been watching people come and go, hearts moving fast and moving slow. Everybody trying not to feel like feelings make you less than real. I've been burned by words too quick, promises made but never fixed. Now I listen more than I speak, learning what love really means. You don't rush when something's true, you just let it come to you. Love ain't in a hurry, no. It don't shout, it don't explode. It moves soft, it moves slow, like a river finding home. Love ain't in a hurry, dear. It stays when it gets unclear. Through the doubt, through the worry, love ain't in a hurry. I see your eyes, the way you pause, like you've been hurt without a cause. Every touch you hesitate, afraid it's already too late. But something about the way you stay tells me you ain't looking to escape. You're not here for a moment's shine, you're here for the long, long time. You don't promise me the sky, you just don't say goodbye. Love ain't in a hurry, no. It don't come and go like smoke. It holds on when times get low, like a song you always know. Love ain't in a hurry, dear. It don't vanish when it's tested here. Through the pain, through the mercy, love ain't in a hurry. Ooh, I think about the nights alone, when silence felt like broken bones. Every prayer I couldn't say, every tear I turned away. Still my heart kept beating strong, like it knew where it belonged. Not in fear, not in the past, but in something built to last. I don't need a perfect sign, just a love that takes its time. Love ain't in a hurry, no. It don't fear the highs and lows. It forgives, it lets Slow down, let it breathe. If it's real, it won't leave. Love ain't in a hurry, no. It don't break, it don't fold. It moves quiet, moves short, like a truth that still endures. Love ain't in a hurry, dear. It's the reason we're still here. Through the waiting, through the worry. Love ain't in a hurry. Ain't in a hurry. Yeah. Love takes time. I used to think love needed reasons, beaded words all had to be thin. Had to show up dressed in fire, just to make it real in the end. I learned how to read between lines, learned how to guard my name. But every wall I built for safety started feeling just the same. You didn't question where I'd been, you just let me in. This love that don't ask for proof, don't keep score and don't accuse. Don't need headlines or the truth, shout it from a crowded room. This is love that don't ask for proof. When the doubt comes passing through, it don't push and it don't move. This is love that don't ask for proof. I've seen hearts burning the contracts, promises tied up in the field. People swear they're built forever, till forever gets too near. But you don't rush the feeling, you don't test me every day. You let love breathe easy, and it's all quiet way. No permissions, no disguise, just your calm and honest eyes. This is love that don't ask for proof, don't demand and don't control, don't need fixing, don't need rules to reach down into my soul. This is love that don't ask for proof. When the past starts telling truths, it just listens, holds me close. This is love that don't ask for proof. I don't need to win the moment, I don't need to make a case. If I know you're standing with me, I can slow this restless pace. Life still bends, the night still falls. Some days hurt more than they should, but loving you feels simple in a way I never knew it could. All the questions I've brewed led me straight back home to you. There's a love that don't ask for proof. When the silence fills the room, it don't shake and it don't bruise. There's a love that don't ask for proof. Oh, when my scrape begins to slip and my faith feels worn and used, you Love ain't hard, don't leave you scarred. You don't need to win the night, just to know what's real inside. If the world starts closing in, if the sky turns dark and blue, I don't fear what's coming next, if it's me and you. No crew, no fear. You're right here. Is it love that don't ask for proof? When the truth feels safe to choose, when the heart don't have to move just to show what it can do. Is it love that don't ask for proof? When the storm is passing through, I don't need a single sign. I know this love is true. Don't ask for proof, yeah. I've been walking through these quiet streets, neon signs and tired feet. Every dream I tried to chase left a shadow in its place. I learned the hard way how to fall, how to rise without a call. But every road that led me here taught my heart to persevere. I don't need the world to see, I just need